family originally from?
My family is, are you speaking of like the Spanish portion? They're from Puerto Rico.
Okay. So like, what brought them to like America?
Well, my great grandmother, she's her as well as my grandmother, the ones that are full Puerto Rican. She married my great grandfather, who was an African American soldier, and that's what started the generation. They moved back to where he was from, started a family.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 5. Nope, I have 4, including me.
So do you have like extended family members outside of the U.S. or are they all here now?
There are a great deal of them that still live in Ponce, Puerto Rico, but we're not as close as the family that lives here in the U.S.
Where is your family originally from?
My family is originally from Puerto Rico.
Okay, why did they come to America?
So the side of my family is my dad's side, and his parents originally came from Puerto Rico, and their reasoning behind it was that essentially like the whole, better chance of life, opportunity, and just that, I guess, since Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, it's not exactly the same as living in the States, and so they just wanted a different lifestyle.
How many siblings do you have?
I have one little brother.
Do you have extended family that lives in America? Or if not, where do you live?
Yeah, most of my family now live in New York, but I also have family that's still in Puerto Rico. I haven't quite met them yet, but my dad has talked about them.
So what was it like growing up in a home with like 2 different cultures?
It was interesting just because after my great grandmother moved to New Jersey when they came back. She kind of not necessarily threw away her culture, but for instance, my grandmother was the last person that was taught to live by the just Roman Catholic way. So it was more so kind of an American version of being raised as an Afro-Latina. It wasn't really, we're going to mass every week, we're eating arroz con pollo every week. It was mostly just knowing and having references that, hey, you're Afro-Latina, and mostly just like the music was a big deal in my life. So it was mostly centered around music, and then almost every now and then like food as well.
What was it like growing up in a home with 2 different cultures?
Honestly, it was awesome. The primary language in my house is English. However, my dad is fluent in Spanish. That is his first language. And so when we were younger, he did speak it a little bit, and me and my brother did pick on it. But as we grew older, it's mainly English now. I don't know, I've always liked, both sides of my culture, so I always took pride and told people like, oh, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, so it was pretty interesting.
Did you experience any difficulties?
Some, maybe. Not a lot. I know a lot of times, like, I knew I was different from most people because a lot of people from where I come from, there's not a lot of Afro-Latinas in California. So, difficulty-wise, I knew I sticked out a lot because of the color of my skin. Like, everyone expected me to be, like, this way or that way. So, I guess I did get picked on a little bit when I was younger, so.
So, have you been moved to like social activism based on the state of our government related to immigration?
Most definitely, especially since like half my family is like, well, we're not quite immigrants since, Puerto Rico is still part of the United States, but the fact that like people who are targeted, who are Latino are being targeted, it has had an effect on me.
So like how did these like cultures shape you into who you are today?
Well, I'm a little sassy. I can be a little sassy. I can be a little, chica loca, like any given time. A lot of my food, I can't, like, no matter what I'm making, even if I'm making fried chicken, I have to have beans and rice. I have to have beans and rice. And music, I gravitate more towards Latin music than anything else, and that's, a wide range of merengue, samba, bomba, like, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Well, like I said, since I take so much pride in my cultures, I definitely think they really had an impact on who I am. I've taken a lot from my mom's side, you know, my African side, and a lot from my dad's side, and I don't know. I think they just made me into a stronger person. And
So have you met like many Afro Latinos on campus here?
I've met a few, mostly, a couple of Dominicans and then one girl that's Afro-Honduran. So I've met a few, not many.
there's actually a organization on the AUC campus called the AUC Vibes, and so it's just an organization full of like Afro Latinas. So I have a couple of friends who are like half Cuban, Brazilian, Mexican, like all over. And so
But, okay, do you accept both cultures completely, or do you like identify with one more than the other?
That's an interesting question just because I kind of see, I guess you can call it Latinism or something. I kind of see it as synonymous with being black. Just because I think we do too much of separating Latinas and then black people because it's not just in the Caribbean, it's Afro-Ecuadorians, Afro-Mexicanos, like there's so many Africans who are not just like, sons and daughters and descendants of slaves, but Africans who are already there. So I don't necessarily say I feel more Latina than black or more black than Latina. I feel like they're both equally, me, because I feel like me saying that I'm Latina automatically, for some reason, I think of, I'm black as well. So.